What's up, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Side about the Universal Gamer. Welcome to my Universal Gamer update number 41, brought to you by multiplatgametrap.com. And yeah, your boy is dressed to impress today. My boy Freddy came on his gaming update video and he was very dressed to impress. So it's only right if I came on my Universal Gamer update and be dressed to impress as well. You know, the suit was given to me in mint condition about 5 or 6 years ago. Only wore it 4 times, counting this time because it's too dressy and I attract too many haters every time I pop this suit on. So it stays inside the closet and never get touched. But I decided to pop it on for my Universal Gamer update. And we're going to go ahead and get you kicking off with the top 5 games for the upcoming week. And the first game up on the list is Starhawk. Comes out for the PS3 on the 8th. Next game, Datura. I think I said that right. Datura. Comes out on the 8th for the PS3. Number 3, Minecraft. Xbox 360 edition. Comes out on the 9th for, of course, the Xbox 360. Number 4, Punch Hero on the 10th for the iPhone. And that's all the games that's coming out for this month, or for the upcoming week of this month, May. Next segment, Spit Game. Now the first game on the Spit Game about is Trials Evolution. Trials HD was a very fun game on the Xbox Live Arcade, but Trials Evolution is done stepped it up big time with 4-player multiplayer, customizing your player, customizing your bike, and just the overall tracks, the different environments. No more warehouse type setting for the environment. Now you're out in the outside environment. They also inside the single player mode. I don't know if they're going to add that inside the editor. In the single player mode, they also added emphasis on certain games like Limbo, and that one survival horror game that was out a while back. I forget the name right now. I've lost my train of thought. But and also some other games that they done implemented within the gameplay of the environments and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And the editing is going to be crazy. I know as soon as I pick that game up, I'm going to end up giving my own self a headache because the editing is going to be so crazy. I'm going to think about so many ideas at once. I'm not going to be able to focus. You know, I'm just going to go crazy, popping out all kind of ideas. I got some Trials HD tracks. If some of my subscribers out there haven't seen them, you may have to dig through my videos for them. But I have like 3 or 4 Trials HD tracks that I have made. One is a roller coaster track, Backdraft, which is based off the TV show or whatever. I think it was a movie too. But Backdraft, and a couple other ones I have messed around with and made or whatever. So yeah, check those out if you can find them within my video. Next game is Mortal Kombat PS Vita. This game would have been talked about in my last Universal Gamer update, but I didn't have a Universal Gamer update last week, so I'm gonna talk about it this week. The game is looking awesome. When I first heard the announcement that they're gonna put Mortal Kombat for the PS Vita, you know, I kind of nearly lost my mind. You know, this game may step it up past Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for the PS Vita, you know, just because, you know, it's Mortal Kombat, you know, and they added so much stuff within the PS Vita version of the game that is going to be ridiculous. On top of that, you know, multiplayer and the new 150 challenge tower and all that kind of stuff is going to be ridiculous. So I can't wait to get my hands on that. Haven't brought it yet. Not going to get into. Might take my time with getting that game. I'm playing other games on the Vita and also playing other games on 360, PS3, and PC. You guys know how I do it, so it's no surprise there. Next game I want to talk about in my Spit Game segment is PlayStation's. Let me read the title. PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. Seriously, PlayStation? Like, really? Seriously? And a lot of people got their nerves. A lot of PlayStation fanboys and a lot of people from Sony got enough nerve to say, well, they're not 100% copying Smash Brothers. Motherfucker, are you serious? This is, might as well call it PlayStation Smash Brothers. You know, because it is Smash Brothers. You know, there's no doubt about that. It's Smash Brothers. Sony is good at copying people, but as far as copying one for one, you know, just adding your characters inside of it, you know, you're copying the game one for one. It's no doubt about that. There's no point in trying to deny it. You might as well say, yeah, this is our version of Smash Brothers, but for our console. Come out and say that, and everybody will accept that. Now, I'm not going to thrash the game. I mean, I don't really care for the game at all. It's just like, I wanted to throw up when I first heard about the game and seen the gameplay. I'm like, are you serious? This is Smash Brothers. I might as well go and play Smash Brothers. You know, are you really thinking that you're going to take Nintendo's fans and bring them to the Sony PlayStation because you got a Smash Brothers game for your characters? The reason why it works for Nintendo characters because all Nintendo characters are within one world. You know, you can relate. You can put Mario with Zelda and with Bowser and stuff like that. It works. They're all within that one world. PlayStation, you have Kratos fighting Fat Princess. You having the Sackboys and all that kind of stuff. It's not gonna work. You know, it just doesn't seem right. So that's just my argument. It just doesn't feel right. It just don't feel right. But I know for a fact, if I get my hands on the actual game and start playing it, I know I'm going to probably like it, you know, more than likely. But as far as just seeing the game and just looking at it, I don't know. Sony, you need to quit. Last but not least, Black Ops 2. Now, I already talked about this inside a separate video, giving you guys my impressions and stuff. Black Ops 2, I just won't be buying it. I like what Treyarch is doing, no doubt about that. I'm not a hater, I'm not a Call of Duty hater, so don't get me confused with those guys. But I just won't be supporting the game through just because Activision, you know, are some greedy motherfuckers and they don't care about the fans, they just care about the money and stuff. And once you start thinking like that, that's when your work start being crap. You know, whenever artists start thinking about, okay, I'm gonna make a shitload of money at these museums, so I'm just gonna throw this on the canvas and throw this on the canvas, then that's when he's not an artist anymore. He's just a fucking a fiend that's out for the money, you know. Instead of being a drug fiend, he's a money fiend, or he or she. Next segment, gaming news. Now inside this gaming news segment, I want to bring up PlayStation Plus once again. You know, like I said before, it sounds like I'm repeating myself. You know, I don't work for Sony whatsoever, but I'm willing to work for their asses for free right now by saying everybody that owns a PS3, you need to go ahead and sign up for PlayStation Plus, even if it's for 3 months, even if it's for a year. Especially if you're an Xbox. I know. I got 5 Xbox 360 fans, or players that recently got a PS3 or whatever, started playing on PS3 to play some of the PS3 exclusives. If you're so used to paying for Xbox Live, you might as well pay for PlayStation Plus as well, because it is a very good deal. There's so many. I turned on my PS3 3 days ago. There were so many fucking free games, so much free content, so much free 60-minute trial, so much free this, free that I literally got tired of downloading stuff and had to cut the PS3 off and come back and download the rest of the free stuff, including 80% off this game, 50% off this game that just came out, or this and that. I don't know how they're doing it. There's no reason why nobody shouldn't like PlayStation Plus. You're getting free shit. You're getting free 60-minute trial demos. You're getting 50% off this game, 20%, 80%, 90%, 100% off games. You know, there's some arcade games that just came out for the PS3 that's strictly free for PlayStation Plus subscribers. You get free access to betas before anybody else. And you don't have to worry about pre-ordering a game in order to get the beta. You automatically get the beta when you got PlayStation Plus. So what else can you fucking ask for? And last but not least, inside this gaming news segment and inside this Universal Gamer update, I want to talk about Valve, which is the creators of the Steam service, and Apple, which is the creators of the iPhone, iPad, and anything Apple generated. Is there a new console cooperated through Steam and Apple? Is Apple working on a new console while Steam working on content for that console? There's been a lot of talk, not a lot, but enough talk between Apple and Steam, having little private meetings and stuff like that. Some words can spread around where there might be a new console. Now I know what you're thinking. Apple making a console, that's gonna suck. You know what? When Microsoft first said that they were gonna make a console, everybody was like, Microsoft, they need to stick to software. What they're doing making a console. But now look how big the 360 is. You know, same thing when PlayStation first came out, saying, hey, we're gonna make our own little console. Everybody like, PlayStation? What the hell? PlayStation are known for making TVs and discs and stuff. What the hell are they doing making a console? And then look what happened. The PlayStation 1 had a big ass library. The PlayStation 2 has the biggest library ever made out of any game console ever in the history of games. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I did my homework good enough. So if Valve and Apple cooperate and make a console, I'm gonna say this: people about to watch out. Now, when I say people, I mean Microsoft, Sony, and even Nintendo about to watch out. Valve has some good, as far as their Steam service, they have some very good games. Apple has some very good games. Think about it. If Apple make a new console and you're able to take your iPhone games that you already downloaded and under your profile that you already have through Apple and stream it to your Apple console and play those games through your console that you have on your iPhone as well, or iPad, any games you ever brought from Apple, you can play it on the new console, and you have the big support of Steam, people about to fucking watch out, because that will be a killer console, and I'll be the first one that buy that damn console, because that will be a killer. That'll be the 360 killer, the PS3 killer. It'd be kind of hard to kill the PS3 and the 360, kind of, but as far as Nintendo about to watch out, because a lot of people, they'll take a lot of Nintendo fans, you know, those casual gamers and those core gamers, they'll take a lot of that from Nintendo. and move it over to that Steam / Apple console. That'd be ridiculous. So with that said, it's been your boy Nick Psy about the Universal Gamer. You know, dress to impress, hate if you want to, I don't give a fuck, and I'm out of here. Peace.